the twilight of the gods nears, brother will kill brother. Families will be sundered by murder. 4 ages are afoot. An axe age, a sword age, where shields are cloven. A wind age, a wolf age, where the world falls. No one shall be spared.
Welcome to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG podcast. Prepare for adventure.
Welcome to Scion Ragnarok and Roll. As we left off our last spot, the crew is on the boat that they borrowed, with the exception of Bryn, who's convalescing at the emergency room, heading out to the wreckage site of the Sindia to get someone's relic wallet back from some sea creature.
Sea Maiden. Sea nymph.
And what a nymph.
Apparently
more
she's
like a sea
fighting.
nympho.
Yeah, really.
I don't get it.
Okay, well that's fine. You don't have to get it, baby. And yet you're still blushing. Alrighty.
Alrighty, so you guys are on the boat. Who's driving the boat, by the way?
Actually, Trevor.
Frost, because he
Trevor
learned
can
to drive a boat earlier that day.
Okay, so Frost, go ahead and give me a control roll for your boat.
Shouldn't you have opened your dice beforehand?
And who's going to be navigating to get you guys to that location? You are off the
I'll
bat.
navigate, because I was looking at the map. I mean, of course.
You had the orientation.
And I have the unerring orientation.
Okay, so I'll give that for you. You're giving him hand signals of which way to go.
Dude, I said left or port or whatever that is. Okay, we're going that way.
Okay, so while they're doing that, what is Kane
East.
and Thora doing?
Oh, well, aren't we setting up for the romantic, we're going to try a diplomatic way of doing this. I thought we were setting the tone. You know, we're setting the mood lighting, setting up, what, Kenny G, or is he, there's something else? No. Oh, no, what's his name?
Don't look at
The
me.
guy who did the Super Bowl halftime show. All the girls love
Bruno
it.
Mars.
Bruno Mars, there we go. Put on a little Bruno Mars. Set up the oysters.
So I don't really roll the 2, right?
Just
Wait, what are you rolling?
You'd want to do an attribute
No, you
and
have to do
ability. So make a combination.
Songs feel like they're not shy. Her hair falls perfect without her try. She's
Well,
so
why don't you
beautiful.
do
And I tell her every
intelligence
day.
and control? So you have 3 there and 2 there and an automatic success. Okay.
Okay, so yeah,
3 successes.
you're
Well, 4 successes.
easily piloting this boat out to that location. You're actually, you're like, hey guys, I learned some tricks, and he starts doing some
No,
cute
I got
little
5.
some cute little turns showing you
That's
guys how
a
good he
6.
can do.
He's going to
Yeah,
need
you've
tricks
got
for
4
that
successes.
competition tomorrow.
Of course, while he's doing that, it's making it hard for you guys to set up your romantic little table setup because all of a sudden things are sliding
Hey.
across the back of the deck.
What are you doing up there?
Cut it out.
Okay.
Okay, so what are you guys discussing for game plan here when you get to the location?
I don't know. I mean,
I think he should be sweet to her and, try and
ask
just
for your wallet back. Nice.
Yeah. Be sweet and romantic and then ask kindly for her to return your most sentimental wallet. But then offer her a token instead.
What are you
Okay?
gonna offer her?
I don't know. Something blingy.
Don't look at me.
No, he has that gold necklace he bought.
Oh, that's right.
Remember from the Scion of Odin?
Okay.
And then what you do is you offer nicely, and you like it's like in an exchange, and then you put it around her neck for her. See, that'd be a nice touch.
That's sweet. It's romantic.
Yeah.
And then start singing, ooh la la
Isn't
la
it
la la,
romantic?
kiss the girl.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Kiss the
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are getting out there and you see the warning buoy saying, do not cross, animal preservation. Are you hitting these signs or are you just continuing on?
Historical landmark, underwater.
I decided to go through the signs.
Okay. Go through the signs or around the buoys? Because I will give you going through the signs.
Point of clarification.
Okay, you're going to run over the buoy? Give me a control
Dude,
roll.
are you trying to sink the ship?
Okay, you're like, I'm going to smash the buoy. No, he's going for it. Hey, he is a cut. Kerrie? He said he's going to do it.
He's going to do it.
Trevor, go ahead and give me a roll. See if you sink your boat.
You're paying for the rental. I'm just saying. How much do Army Rangers pay?
Can I reroll that?
Nope. Wait where it lands.
Oh, that's a success.
Come on, Trevor, roll.
Oh!
Oh my god.
That was a 7.
That was a 7. Okay.
Oh, you.
5 successes.
Wow.
I mean, sorry, 7 successes. You
That's
actually.
a roll.
Trixie watches this as you're going, buoy, buoy, buoy.
Dude.
He skips off the buoy, flying in the air for a second, and then splashes back down, and the buoy's gone. Yeah. The blinking light. You guys that are in the back setting up
It's
this
now under
romantic
the water
spread,
blinking.
you see the blinker sinking, blinking, and then it just gets dark and fades away into the darkness.
That's gonna be it. It's like,
And you did no damage to your boat whatsoever.
That's gonna cost us.
yeah, aren't those things like mechanically?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Okay, so you're getting to the area of the shipwreck. So what are you guys going to do?
Stop the mood music.
Did she give you a name?
Names?
And,
The love between a godchild and a...
well, I guess let's
Don't
get on
need
top of it
names.
and then let's just,
Whoa.
Where's the storyteller's mind? I want to know.
Better.
Get over the wreck.
In a dirty, dirty place.
Get over the wreck, and he should dangle out his little Buddha favor that she gave him.
Yeah.
The little
remember?
Buddha statue?
Yeah.
Okay.
And call
I'll
to
go get a
her.
fishing rod.
It's like, lady, where are you?
Okay, so what are you guys all doing while you park in the boat? By the way, do you just stop the boat or do you drop anchor?
I say we drop anchor.
I say
Do
we
we want to drop anchor
too.
on a preserved site?
Oh, that's right. We can't mess it up. Duh. We're not Philistines.
Speak for yourself. Okay.
Okay, so you're not dropping anchor? Okay.
What
So-
are we pretending to be like waitresses and stuff?
So
Like,
what
wait
is-
on them? I don't know.
Yeah, what is Kane, Thor, and Trixie doing while
I'm at the pilot seat, making
Okay,
it look
so-
like I'm a.
Trixie's going to be at the pilot seat?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Thor?
I'll be holding a bottle of champagne and glasses at the ready.
Okay.
Go up on the foredeck and sit down.
Yeah.
Okay. So Trevor, what do you do?
I dangled the Buddha on a fishing.
Speak up.
I dangled the Buddha on a fishing pole.
So you put it on the end of a fishing line and you're dipping it in the water,
Yep.
or okay.
Yeah, fishy.
So okay. All of a sudden you feel a slight tug on your fishing line.
Call out
What
to
do you
her.
do?
Pull it up and call out to her.
I really didn't know how to call out to her.
What do you call out?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
What does Frost call out?
You say, come on, you say. What do you say?
She's somewhere else in the boat, so
I'm
you got to come
listening.
up with it.
Come on. Call her, call out to my lady. Come on, do something.
Lady of the Lake.
Hey, beautiful.
Okay, that.
Sea lady.
Okay, so say it.
Lady of the Lake.
My
Come forth.
Aphrodite.
Okay,
goddess.
Now are you reeling up really fast or slow?
Fast.
You're reeling up fast. At one point, you feel the tug let go. You pull up, and the Buddha comes dangling above the water now.
Put it back in. Come on, Trevor.
I try again.
Well,
No.
you don't really have to cast out. Are you gonna?
Just lower it.
As you start to lower the Buddha to the water, a hand grabs up and touches it.
You should reach out for
Reach
her.
out for her.
Okay, I reach out for her.
Offer the lady a hand. It's always polite.
Right.
And you notice as you reach down, all of a sudden the hand a face. Literally, the water makes a face, and the water becomes a face.
I smile at her.
And you see, basically, it's clear, see-through water at this point, but the little face smiles back, and you recognize the shape of the face.
Ask her if she'd like a drink.
Would you like a drink?
And she smiles, and she reaches her hand up to get help out into the boat.
I help her out.
And as soon as you grab her hands and pull her out, as soon as her foot leaves the water, all of a sudden her body starts getting actual color to it and looks solid. As she lands on the deck of the boat, you see a little splash of water come off her. Her hair is wet and curly. And she just smiles at you and said, "You found me!"
Tell her she's someone you couldn't forget.
I couldn't forget you.
Aww. And she kind of, you see this little pink blush on her cheeks, and she kind of like coyly looks away from you for a second. And then her eyes kind of look at the table spread there and goes, "What's this?"
Dinner.
Okay. And she looks around at the other people on the ship
Give
that
her
are within
flowers.
view. And you did all of this for me?
Yes.
For me?
Yes.
And then she's waiting. She gives you her hand like she's waiting for you to take her to the table.
Escort her.
I escort her to the table.
Okay. Do you pull out her chair for her?
Yes.
Okay. So she sits down, giggling, looking around at everything. She's looking at the silverware like she doesn't really, feel too comfortable at the table, but she's going to try to fit in for you.
What? She doesn't need to use silverware, right, baby? Okay. So
Okay,
are you going to join her?
What do you do, Trevor?
I sit down.
Okay.
I bring them the glasses and I pour them champagne.
Okay. So, Frost, what are you going to do?
Uh-huh.
I go get the sushi we brought. Well, here's an assortment of sushi and sashimi.
Okay.
We have sauce for dipping.
Okay, so she kind of giggles as she's waiting for you to start eating first.
That way you can use your fingers.
Start eating.
Okay, so she just looks at you, asks, what? I'm impressed you found me so soon.
Tell her that when you meet someone that intrigues you so, nothing would stop you from finding her.
Daddy, you low-jacked your wallet and you knew where she was. Just saying.
So we're having a flashback to when the girls were giving you a pep talk on what to say.
Yeah, really.
Okay. So what are you telling her, Trevor? Come on, Trevor. Say something. Speak words.
Ask her for your wallet, but be polite.
May I please have my wallet back?
I brought you something in exchange for it.
Yeah, tell
And I
her.
hold out the gold necklace.
No, don't just hold it out
Well,
for a second. And I offer you something in return. If you give me my wallet back, I will place it around your lovely neck.
Okay, I say that.
Okay.
I say that.
And as soon as you say that, her eyes kind of sparkle, and she goes, "You brought me something?"
Yes, but I really need my wallet back.
And
My father
I want to
gave
see
to
it.
me.
What did you bring me? I want to see it.
Remember, it was a good quality gold necklace you bought.
So I hold it out.
And you can see she kind of like grabs her hair and pulls her hair so you can put it on her.
Ask politely for the wallet first, though.
May I please
Say it
have my
has great
wallet?
sentimental value for
Your
you.
father gave it to you.
And then she kind of makes a little pouty face of, "But so soon? I want to spend more time with you."
We have all night. Just say the night's not over. You just got to get the wallet back, and then you don't want to piss her off. So you'll be nice. Come on, tell her it was a gift from your father, and you must have
It
it
was
back.
a gift from my father, and I really want it back.
Okay, and she pretty much looks at you and says, I promise on my power that if you spend the night with me here, I will give it back to you before the morning.
You have no
Okay.
choice.
He says, "Okay."
Okay.
Say, "Yes, beautiful lady."
I say that again.
Okay.
The part of Trevor Frost will be played by Kerrie today.
Oh, yeah. Let's give him a break.
Okay.
I know,
He's
So
this
Trevor,
is a
I mean,
whole new the realm for him.
So for Frost for the dinner, are you whining and dining her? Are you being genuine and sincere with her? Are you being
She's
flirty
very
with
pretty.
her? What are
sincere.
you? What is Frost doing? Give us some
Being
details.
sincere.
He's being sincere.
What
is
doing?
his
Dancing.
Kerrie? Frost. What is Frost's opinion of her? I need to know, because I'm playing her role, so I need to know what is Frost giving to her attention-wise. Is he liking her genuinely? Is he interested in a long-term relationship? Are you wanting to just secretly get your wallet back and leave?
Get the wall back and
So you're gonna be that guy?
Don't be that guy.
No, it's his character. You can roll him out. Do you have any abilities you're gonna
he's only
use?
saying that because he's, he hasn't even had his first school dance yet.
I don't know. Look how high he is in manipulation. That's pretty manipulating.
That is pretty. You've got a really high manipulation.
He's got 4 manipulation and 1 epic. So,
I
Trevor,
Oh, what's your epic
Yeah.
manipulation in?
is Frost going to
He
manipulate
must
her?
have a knack. What's your knack in manipulation?
I don't know. Well, he doesn't have to have a neck.
Well, no, yes, he does.
Yes,
if
he
you have
does.
an epic,
if you have
you
an
have
epic, you have to have a knack.
to. I do believe he's got the one that lets him use his epic manipulation via letter. That's how he's able to get out of the military right now. Is he basically wrote, "All is fun in the Western Front," and they believe him.
Cute little snicker.
Everything's fine, sir. We're fine here, sir. Don't send any troops to check on us, sir.
He has second-hand persuasion
And,
too.
and while I'm writing this, I
And a
hear
perfect memory.
explosion go off in the background.
So-
Gunfire.
So, Trevor, go ahead and give me a. Do you have empathy?
He does not.
Does
Can
he
I
have
use-
command?
Yes, he does. 2 in command.
You could use your manipulation and command to get her to hurry up and give you a wallet early. You
How
could
many
you could
do
do
you
it
have
subtly. He's really high in manipulation.
Really high.
So
in
4
manipulation.
and one epic.
One epic,
Yeah.
one
So
success.
so do
4
you want?
plus,
Are you going to want to
command.
manipulate her to hurry up and give me my wallet right
Or
now?
are you going to
That'd be
take the
6.
time and be a gentleman and
I'll take the time.
You, Trevor, you already said you're there just to get
said
your
you
wallet
just
back.
get your wallet back?
So you can do 6.
So which would you want to do? Do you want to hurry and get your wallet back and basically do the whole, "Oh baby, as soon as I get the wallet back, I promise you'll have the best night of your life."
Don't be that
I'll be
guy.
a gentleman.
You're actually going to be a gentleman, okay?
Okay,
You
as
don't
your
wanna
mother,
have-
I'm proud.
You don't want to have an angry ex-girlfriend who's got the power of the oceans against you.
Especially
Exactly.
since we're on the sea tomorrow. I'm just
That's
saying.
true.
That's actually a good point. I
That's
didn't think
right.
about that one.
Give me my wallet back. I'll
You're going
give
to be
you
a
the
sweet
best 5 minutes
gentleman.
of your
You're
life.
going to have a very romantic evening.
Okay, so you basically are going to give her a nice wine and dine night. Okay, so after you guys are spending a nice time lovingly enjoying the ambiance, the stars, the water, the music that the crew's playing, the fact that you keep seeing eyeballs on your ship from your 3 friends eyeballing you while you're having this romantic night.
She knows he's being chaperoned this time.
As the girls are giggling when they see you getting, nice and sweet and gentle with her. Okay, so all of a sudden, as you're enjoying your night, you hear in the distance, a boat engine, and you hear whoop whoop, and then all of a sudden lights
It was
turn
that
on.
buoy, thank you very much. Great.
As
Get the wallet.
a very
Yeah,
familiar,
manipulation.
a very familiar style of boat is coming up with New Jersey Harbor Patrol on the side of it.
Get
And
the wallet.
3 or 4 lights beam on all of a sudden, and
Quickly.
the 3 lights sort of start spreading out, looking at the water line
It's like,
around your boat, and then
Ask my
converge on the
darling.
boat.
The authorities have come. I must
I'm
go.
rolling it. 0.
That's a 2.
So-
So it's only a 3.
So what are
3
you
good
trying
enough
to do?
to manipulate
What is
her.
Frost trying to do? What is this roll?
I'm trying to manipulate her so I can get my wallet quickly, and
Right
then
now.
so we can get the hell out of there.
Well, to tell her, tell
Okay.
her that the authorities have come and we must leave. But I give you the token and you will return my wallet. Okay?
Okay, so what is your final?
Do you want to spend a legend to re-roll or?
He gets 1
Okay.
epic.
Yeah. So he only had 3 successes.
That was
3
the bell on the.
that was the bell on the.
The buoy that just
The buoy
floated
just
back up.
popped back up.
Okay, you did a little better.
Yeah. 4
And he has
successes.
1 success.
So you're trying to manipulate her. So what's your total? Add it up.
Wait. Trevor, you didn't roll enough dice.
You should roll your control plus your manipulation.
Ah.
So roll again.
So you have to roll
Oh, wow.
6 at least. 6.
No.
Okay, I was about to say that's not enough dice.
Because she rolled good, but she also rolled really bad.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes.
There's 9 and a
4,
9 there.
5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
Okay, you actually rolled better than she did, so she's like, oh, okay. And she gets up almost like a giddy schoolgirl from the table, kisses you on the lips, and then like grabs full hand cheek. She really kisses you. She really kisses you. I mean, you're feeling her empathy and genuine kiss of she actually is enjoying time with you.
She truly likes
And
you.
she jumps off the side of the boat.
Wait,
No!
no, she's
gonna get
going
your
to bring it
wallet.
back to you probably.
Apparently didn't have the wallet on her in this skimpy little
Yeah,
outfit.
where's she hiding it? Don't make me answer that question.
As whoop whoop, and the lights in the police boat flash again. And then you're hearing the bullhorn. On the bullhorn, this is New Jersey Harbor Patrol and Police Department. Prepare to be boarded.
Again.
Okay, well, it's just as long as we get the relic back,
So,
we can handle the mortals.
Who's doing what during this?
I'm heading up to the. Well, you're local. Let's come on. You need to go up to the front and talk to these. What was I believe the term she uses is schmoes.
Schmooze? Hold on.
Schmooze
Hold
the
on.
schmo.
I'm trying to see. See, I don't have any. Let's see. I do have a manipulation. Hold on. Where's my cheat sheet?
At this point, I'm contemplating swimming.
Shore's is not that far off.
No, hold on a sec. Let's see. Oh no, that's overt order. Okay. Well, it's like. Okay, what do I? Okay, all right. I was like, "What's the matter, officer?"
As you see the same police officer you were talking really close and intimate with before.
Oh no!
And only this time you notice that there's someone next. There's someone next to him that looks smaller build, but wearing just as big a Harbor Patrol jacket with the collar popped up and the hat on. But the person looks smaller than the jacket and the hat is. So the person.
So doesn't fit.
They're
So
not
it's
real.
the jacket is huge.
Perhaps like the Hobba Master from that podunk little town that you guys told me about.
Those wolf guys
That
look
didn't
bigger.
fit either.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you. Well, this is the same guy that messed with us earlier. I'd rather mess with you. He's a Scion.
As you see him turn off the loudspeaker, and he kind of whispers back to the folks on the boat. Anybody got epic perception want to listen in?
Yes.
I
Oh
got
no,
two.
I don't have.
I have perception.
I have 3 in
Mom.
perception.
Oh, Mom's not here.
Mom's.
How about you, Dan?
I have 2 in epic.
Okay, so you two with epics, by all means, you can roll your perception and awareness to see if you can listen in on the
I don't
conversation.
have an epic.
Oh, you don't have an
I
epic?
just have 3 dots.
Only,
Okay, so-
only Kane
yeah.
has an epic.
Okay, Kane. I'm telling you, these guys are trouble. Only we have a scene on our side.
5, 6, 8.
8?
I'm
You
just saying.
you hear him clearly turn off the microphone. He reaches back to everybody and just says, "Now, guys, come on. We're going to play this nice. We're going to be diplomatic. We're not going to cause any violence or damage, right?"
Okay.
And you just hear a bunch of people nod and say, "Yeah, okay." And then you hear some loud, cranky voice, probably below deck, say,
Let's just kill somebody.
Oh, great! More probably those wolf guys that we.
and then he
Or a lesser giant.
he looks at the female next to him who's wearing the oversized coat and hat and just says, "Now remember, I want things to be peaceable here. So if you need to, bring out the white flag, to her."
Okay, whatever.
Well,
Fill him in on.
you fill us in, it's all.
So what are you filming on?
Let him know exactly what I heard.
Okay.
That He's looking
He
for
doesn't
peaceful.
want any trouble, but others do.
And there's someone below decks that's definitely looking for.
Trouble.
So they're
not really
they ain't police
harbor-
officers.
Yeah. So
They ain't Hobbit Patrol.
let's play it cool at first, you guys, and but be ready for anything.
And
Anchor.
as he proceeds to get back on the megaphone, and we're about to
Maybe
board
we
your
should,
vessel. Please
put
make
the
sure you
anchor
have no
aside.
weapons within sight. Any hostility will be taken accordingly.
Do we want to let them board? I don't want to let them board.
I think we should, before we allow them to board, we need to verify that they're really with the harbor master. I mean, they're with the patrol. What's it called? The
Harbor Patrol.
harbor patrol. Yeah.
So what, we're going to call the Hobbit Patrol?
Yeah. Well, they say it's like just because someone pulls you over, that doesn't mean that you can't ask for like their badge numbers and stuff like that. And I'm just saying that.
Okay, go ahead.
So let's get on and say it's like. Do you have any?
How are you communicating to him?
Well, we have not them. We could go to use the radio operator to confirm. I mean, for all we know, it's a stolen
due
boat.
to the 1912 Radio Act, all ships have to have radio operators 24/7.
Yeah.
Thank you, Titanic.
Yep.
This is an actual.
Historically,
it's called the Radio Act of
That's how we got
1912.
OSHA as well.
I was. I studied in college, so.
I mean, it was an idea. I
So-
don't know. I'm just bouncing it.
So Thor is going to do what exactly?
Well, I'm not even sure it's a good idea yet.
But I think it's only for commercial vehicles.
Because regardless of what you're doing, their boat is pulling up beside you now. So if you want to go check on the radio, they're still pulling up beside you now. It's you can't just say, "Oh, wait, we're going to go call you in to verify who you are." They're coming.
Oh, we already
They're
know that
coming
they're not
to board
They're
you.
not legit.
So what's to stop us from just leaving?
His wallet.
Oh, shnikey, that's right. Wow, well, it's not my wallet.
Damn relic loser.
Dude, okay, you should tell your girlfriend.
Yeah,
Like,
put
tell
a
your
hole in
girlfriend
their
to put a hole in their boat. That's serious. I'm telling you.
Well, I have to wait until she comes.
Well,
back
it's like,
until
okay,
she
so
resurfaces.
then we have
we're
to-
okay with them coming alongside.
guys,
This isn't where we put them board.
guys, 30 seconds. What's your
Okay.
plan? Boat is coming up against
Like,
you.
I'm
What are you
not
going to
sure
do?
if we're comfortable letting them on the boat.
I'll move over to the side there.
Okay, that they're going to be putting their gangplank to walk across?
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Okay.
Just
So
sit down the edge.
So as soon as they gun down their engine, one of the guys at the front of their boat throws you guys a little belaying line to tie to your boat.
Should we throw it back?
That's what I'm thinking.
Gather
What
up.
do you think, Kane?
Gather up the rope. And
It's like, can we see some identification?
Yeah.
Flash your badge.
Throw it back and say, we need to see some real identification first.
And he says, "Okay, I'm more than willing to." And he comes up and he kind of pops the collar down on his coat so you can see his features. Very sharp chin,
He's trying to
very nice and
charm her
blonde.
again.
And he's going to be willing to spend a point of legend to you guys. You're seeing him as a slightly rough and tumble type of guy. You're seeing him as this really nice, charming guy. He almost reminds you of this junior sensei you had in the dojo when you were really young that you liked.
Oh,
'Cause
that had a crush
he's
on.
he's really, he smiles. It's like, here's my identification. He pulls out a police badge. And he's like, would one of you like to take down the badge number? And as he's pointing the
Oh,
badge
you've got a
towards
perfect
you
memory.
guys, he recites off the badge number verbatim
Perfect.
without even a pause.
That's alright, he's smart. That doesn't mean anything.
And he's like, and he kind of smiles at you, but he's focusing on the female next to him. And yes, Kerrie, he's activating the charmer power.
Yeah,
So
figures.
you're getting kind of girly on him. And he's like, well,
I also not feel kind of flustered.
we're looking for a item that was apparently stolen. And
You already asked us this.
I know, but I seem concerned that your boat is in the middle of a state treasure. Why are
What?
Why
We're
are you
historical
parked?
buffs.
Why are you parked over this location? That's
We dropped
Well,
some.
technically we're not parked. We haven't dropped anchor.
the mere fact that your boat's here is a danger to the ruins that are underneath here that
We
have been
admit
here
that.
for
Admit
that have
that,
been here
darling.
for almost 100 years.
So it is, but we dropped some. We lost something. So
And So how did you lose it down here? Were you scuba diving? Or...
It's all. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I've got time. This is my job.
Do I have to tell the truth?
It's Charmer. You are willing to help him in this scene in any way you can.
Well, then
there really should be a save against this because
yeah.
There really should, but players are allowed to take this power too.
Okay, guess what I'm taking next, folks?
Yeah, because I'm getting tired.
All Scions of Loki should. And Kerrie, honestly, how did you lose it?
Well, I didn't lose it. He did.
Hello.
How did he lose it?
How did he lose it? A girl stole it.
He lost his
girl
head
stole
first.
it and then she put it here?
Apparently.
That's what we were
Ah.
told.
She's special.
Okay. So he kind of just one moment. Let me.
How long does this thing get to activate for?
Entire scene.
Oh, crap.
As long as he's here, you are more than willing to assist him.
This is why he likes to do the diplomatic approach.
Yes. And he proceeds to now. Both of you, hold on just a moment for our paperwork and all. I've got to get one of the deputies here to get your information. And he proceeds to holler back to one of the guys, and guy comes walking up and he says, "Just a moment, ma'am." And he kind of tries to ask you to step aside with him and across boats. He's asking you information of how long have you guys been here? What are you doing here? Did you see the buoys that you can clearly see from here right now? By the way, with the little warning light saying "Don't come over here," and one appears to be missing.
Did I see him? No. Do I see him now? Yes.
Okay, and he wants to know
in front of the boat.
who was the skipper of the ship.
You don't have to help him.
I don't know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I don't care.
He's just
I was
documenting.
on the I was just along on the right.
And he asks who's the skipper of the ship.
I don't remember who was driving.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
That started from
Trevor, he comes walking up over to you, and he says, "So, sir, would you like to submit a police report for a woman stealing your wallet?" This is a
Nobody said anything. I didn't say wallet. I said lost something.
Sorry, lost something for the item that was taken from you by a woman. That sounds like a crime. Would you like to?
Did he still say wallet or?
No, he didn't
Okay,
say
and
wallet.
Is it the charmer talking to him?
Yes, it's the charmer.
Okay.
He walked away from you guys over to him.
Yeah, but
Okay, but
does it work on more than one person?
It can if he activates it. He is only activated on
On
these
me.
two.
Okay, so technically you're not shocked.
Yeah, you're not.
So
charmed.
he's just coming up and talking to you, Trevor, to Frost.
Now tell him you're working it out.
I'm working it out.
You're working it out? Okay,
Yeah.
is there anything the law, and he kind of, shows you his badge. It's impressive.
I roll my eyes.
Okay.
You roll your eyes. Good
Yeah,
job.
Roll your
young
eyes,
man.
and as soon as you roll your eyes, he pretty much
Activates
sneers.
charm.
No, he sneers at you like, we're done. And then he smiles, and you see literally there's this laser beam sneer that he gives you, like, I'm going to cut you. But then he instantly turns it
Sure.
off, and he looks over at
So
Trixie.
you know he's not a nice guy.
And now
Trixie's trying to avoid his look.
Trixie, since she hasn't been with the others and kind of now again alone, he kind of walks over to
I
Trixie.
don't like this guy.
I don't like this guy.
And he's activating his charmer on you. And he just comes up nicely and we meet again. And he just kind of gets close to you, like violating personal space close.
Dude.
How spooky is that?
And you've got charmer on, by the way, so it's almost not unwanted attention. And he just looks at you and says, "So about the ring, where is it?" And he activates blurt it out.
What?
On my person.
It's a knack that they basically will say what you say question, you activate blurt out, and it comes out of their mouth without them being able to pull it back.
On my person.
And he just leans in a little closer, almost whispering in your ear.
This is painful.
Do you know how dangerous that is?
Yes and no. Mostly no.
From what I've been told by my research team, that ring will kill anyone you love if you put it on.
Well, I've been told not to put it on, so.
What else have you been told? And he activates blurt it out again.
How much legend does he have?
To give it to my dad.
He's only spent 5 legend points so far. Who's your dad? And he'll spend the other legend point to blurt it out.
Dang.
No, I have to cooperate, but I don't have to tell him who he really is because my dad's name is actually Logan Johnson.
Can I see the ring?
You're welcome to search me.
Frisky.
No, it's like he's welcome to search me.
And
he
will start deftly searching with his hands.
God, this is
And he's
Ew.
well, he's a good-looking guy,
Yeah.
and his hands, by the way, are
But
firm but not manhandling, and they're just gently touching you.
If he can find it, I don't have to tell him where it is. I can tell
That's
him
right.
to look all he wants.
And we'll go with a perception and awareness.
I don't like this guy.
I know.
All right, storyteller, you need to fix this. You've created too scary a character.
Believe it or not, he's only got 1 success, so he doesn't
No.
find it. Because you do have it hidden nicely in that bracelet of yours.
And I ain't telling it.
But he is going to go ahead and use his empathy and charisma on you. He genuinely
Yeah, but my
likes you.
empathy okay now
You can
empathy
contest.
I can contest.
You can
yeah.
contest with
So I can-
integrity and what?
Well, because I have my own empathy.
Yeah, you can.
Because I want to use my own empathy against. Can you do that?
Well, if you're contesting his empathy and manipulation, you got to use integrity.
Okay,
Integrity
I want to
is the
use
opposite.
integrity, but then can I also throw in courage?
You could use a point of willpower to activate your courage.
I would like to throw in. Here's my point of willpower. To
Yeah,
Okay.
see how you don't use it that often.
Okay. You're gonna be brave, fending off this man's advances on you.
It's like, yeah, because this Juliet again, don't give it up that easy.
Okay.
Slow your roll there, Romeo.
He's gonna spend a point of legend to reroll.
So
And
that
I'm gonna
means he's got 7 points of legend.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
No,
Already, that
just means he's got at least a legend of 3.
Oh, okay.
Yes,
So
legend
it's
of 3 is
same as
9.
all of us.
yeah, so
So-
he's got 9.
That's not a good roll at all.
So I get to roll. How many do I get for my willpower?
Your willpower is going to
The
give you
count
your
of
courage
courage.
and
Okay,
dice.
so
So your courage.
So make sure you.
okay.
I think you're missing a die.
No, integrity is 2, courage is 2. So I get 4
but you
die,
don't get an
right?
attribute.
Okay. So attribute plus
so that's just saying you have to
ability.
have an attribute.
Which attribute would it be?
Manipulation.
You
Because
can go
you want an automatic
manipulation. You can go intelligence,
Oh.
wits.
Oh,
What are
let's
you
go
gonna do?
Intelligence.
I'm gonna go intelligence.
Okay.
And because it's going to give you an automatic
It gives me an
success.
epic.
Okay.
I was like, I knew you had 2
Okay.
dice.
And I'm gonna do a point to re-roll.
Yeah, sure.
Why are you giving me 2?
Yeah.
Now it's a point of legend to reroll.
That's
That's
willpower.
Oh, then I give you. Oh no, keep that one because I gave you a
Okay.
legend accidentally.
Okay. Did you mix
That's
them
it.
all together?
yeah,
yeah.
she did. You know how she.
Okay. Okay, so we've
9,
got
8,
7. I've got a 4.
You got 6.
Crazy.
Ah.
So you genuinely, he's putting on honey and cream on his voice,
Oh.
and he's frisking you nicely and gently, and you notice he's gentlemanly avoiding fondling you while he's doing it.
Oh, that's nice.
See, and that's what he is was part of his manipulation of. He's not actually groping you, and he could clearly grope you if he wanted,
Aww.
and he just whispers in your ear, "I just don't want you or anyone you love getting hurt.
Aww. Come on.
I think
mean,
we'd all be better off if you would just throw that ring away where no one could find it."
I was like, she likes jewelry?
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm just saying, the sea nymph would love it. It's jewelry.
It's gold.
Yeah, but what?
Oh, wait, you were supposed to give it to your dad.
Throw it away.
No,
No, you
she's
didn't.
supposed to
I
hold
could.
it.
I was.
What if she tries to put it on me?
No, she tries to put it on.
Don't-
her.
He's worried that she's got a wedding ring.
So I mean,
It's
I don't know
her.
what the ring does except for it hurts people up, but I think it's powerful. But okay, I'm gonna.
But it's
Well,
This is
I
a
have no
creature of
choice at this
legend.
point.
She's
I'm going
technically
to,
a creature of legend.
Yeah, at this point, I'm going to basically back up to the edge of the boat. Okay, put my arms behind my back against the rail, and secretly unclasp my specially designed.
Like he's overwhelmed you.
And as
And
you
let
start
the
to swoon,
ring
he'll
fall.
like cup the small of your back so you don't fall.
Oh, he's
And
good.
I'm going to let the ring fall into the ocean.
And you just hear, boom. And the ring glitters down into the water.
Oh, it would be too dark for it to glitter, but
Okay. As he kind of pulls you back against his chest, you feel how firm his chest is under the uniform. As he actually gives you just a hint of a kiss on your lips. Just a
he's
hint of a
good.
kiss. And then he breathes and says, "You should sit down. You seem to be faint from the water."
I'm going to sit down.
He's good.
Is
And-
my head... Is there a woman here?
He's good.
And he just looks at you and goes, "You made the right choice." His
I
epic
just
perception
sigh.
heard the plunk and the click.
My sentence exactly.
And meanwhile, while this is going on, the officer, of course, finishes taking your notes and then takes Thora's notes of what you guys do. And do you tell him who's piloting the boat?
Nope.
Okay. And pretty much at that exact moment, you hear a splash, splash. And everyone on the police boat's looking as Frost's date comes climbing over the side of the boat.
On
with
the police boat?
No, onto
Oh,
your
okay,
boat.
what about
Back
that
onto
set?
your
I was
boat.
like,
We're dead.
yeah.
With a smile on her face and Trevor's wallet in her teeth as she's climbing up the boat.
Oh, good. Go get it,
And
baby.
you
I
just
need to give her the
notice
necklace.
there's all the guys on deck of the police boat, their jaws are just dropping.
Yes!
They're like, "You're so hot." And you just see the female officer who kind of like glares and snaps the guy.
She's not that pretty.
And as soon as she says
Jealous
that,
much.
as soon as she says that, the three of you recognize the voice instantly. Four of you, technically.
Is it the chick from the...
It was the chick from the beach whose hotel you stalked her to.
Yeah. The Odin
The
Scion.
Odin Scion?
Yeah.
Who said she wouldn't get involved?
Has gotten involved, apparently.
As the officer, helps take you to one of the seats at the table so you can sit down, and pours you a glass of champagne. Pours himself a glass of champagne. And he just kind of, "All of you, join me for champagne. You were nice enough to set this beautiful table for this beautiful maiden," and he gestures to the sea nymph who's climbing on the boat, who, by the way, Trevor, she is just eyes only for you,
Trevor, you
and
go get
comes
the wallet.
up, and she gently takes the wallet out of her teeth and
Kiss her on the
smiles.
cheek. Yeah, kiss her on the
Kiss
cheek,
her
and
on
then
the
put
cheek.
put
And
the
then I
necklace
put the
around her
necklace
neck,
on her.
and then kiss her shoulder where the shoulder and the neck meet.
Okay.
When you do that, you feel her whole body warm. And
And you say thank you.
and your wallet just drops out of her hands because she's swooning at the
You say thank you, and you pick it up quickly.
Okay.
Say
And
thank
get
you.
a
I say
champion.
thank you and I pick it up.
Okay. So pretty much at that exact moment, you all notice that the officer on your boat is not acting like an officer. He's acting very casual and relaxed.
He's not
At
an
this
officer.
At this point, after he finishes pouring his glass of champagne, he puts it next to yours, and he peels off the police coat
It's like,
Okay.
yeah, we're
and
all
just tosses it
cousins
into the
here.
ocean.
This isn't going to go down well.
Yeah, where it's like, yeah, we knew you weren't caught.
Well,
And-
she came back at the perfect time.
And
It's like-
then after Frost and the nymph have their little exchange, where, by the way, when you pick up the wallet, her hand kind of like lovingly touches you as you're standing back up, and she's trying to curl into your arms. By the way,
Oh, I'd say hold her
really likes
briefly.
you.
Just kind of hold her like you would just hold her like
Like you're
this.
protecting them
Like
from
you're
these bad
protecting her
men.
from them.
Yeah.
and pretty much he gets a gesture, and the officer that was talking to you guys, he pretty much ignores you, throws his notepad into the ocean.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, the facade's
Bastards.
over.
And he just, lovingly looks over at you and puts his hand on your shoulders. He picks up the champagne glass. And then
You are a diabolical son of a bitch.
he just lifts up his glass to the beautiful love that can only be found on this world and not an overworld. I would like to take this moment.
Overworld is where the gods live.
And the Titans.
And
the
the
big
Titans.
ones. I would like to take a moment to toast all of my new friends and my old. He gestures back to the boat, and you just see the female officer just like sneer at him, like, "Why are you doing this?" And he just
Because
kinda,
he's got class.
and he just like, and he basically nods. Would anyone like a drink for this toast?
I'm not thirsty.
And he's like, toast with me for this moment, if nothing else.
I have to because
You're probably not alone. I'm charmed. I'm
Are you
toasting.
walking over to grab a glass?
I'm getting a glass.
And he ting is to this moment in time. Let us never forget true love between the gods and the Titans. And
Uh-oh.
and he does the toast, lifts the glass up, and drinks. And you just hear this blood curdling sigh come from the chick on the other boat. Of
jealous much.
No, her eyes rolling.
he in one quick drink finishes his champagne, puts the glass down, and does a polite courtesy nod to you and the lady in your arms, Frost, and says, "My dear maiden of the sea, as per our agreement, the Rheingold ring has been deposited into your waters. Your mother will join my grandfather in the war against the gods, as per our deal."
You
Set up.
son of a...
And he just kind of smirks and does to his crew. They start their engine up, and he's proceeding to tiptoe through the tulips off onto their boat.
Okay, spoilers do we
I'm gonna throw my glass at him.
They set
You
up
are
the setup.
Hand him
diabolical.
the rope.
Okay.
Oh.
As you know,
All I know is what I want to do.
hate
I would love to set the scene up on her. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Because, they hate girls, and she is the ultimate betrayer.
as the boat just takes off, you just see him standing there at the back of the boat as it's taking off, and he blows you a kiss.
And I flip him the bird.
I'll wave. I'll just wave.
Flip him the bird.
As you're, by the way, Frost, your Sea Maiden, she curls into your arms and she kisses the small of your neck, saying, "Thank you for making my mother so happy.
Oh.
Your friends, all of them, have really helped make
Okay,
my mother happy."
Tell them this is... Okay, are you going to tell them that you're not your friends?
They just...
Like you guys in the boat?
Yeah, the other boat.
Yeah,
that
they're
you're
not my
taking-
friends.
But you invited them to have drinks
No,
with
I
you.
did not.
That is like...
He used his
They said
evil
that
power against us. Oh, God. There has got to be a way.
Blockade of
mean-
reason.
Huh?
A way? Blockade of reason.
Nah. Is that
An epic knack for
that
intelligence.
actually can defeat Charmer?
I think so.
Because I'm sorry, you can't have some way of. Okay, I'll have.
Tell her that...
White
tell
Wolf
her
made
that...
a big mistake of that one. There have to have at least some
Okay,
type of saving.
Back to the game.
Back to the end. Okay,
Tell
so
her that you thank her for the time that you've had together and stuff like that, and that even though we would love to have made sure that her mother had the ring, but not for that purpose.
That.
To end this world.
pretty
will
much
end
she looks at you kind of shocked and she says, "But she's my mother. I must do as she bodes."
And you tell her you understand that, and that you hold no nothing, that she's still a golden light in a dreary world.
Too bad that world will end now.
And she asks you, "When can we see each other again?"
Invite her to the party.
Well, is it tomorrow?
Yeah.
It'll be all day tomorrow.
It's gonna
roughly.
be tomorrow.
Beach party tomorrow?
That you have to go
Well,
to.
and she gets all excited. You'll be there?
Yes.
At one point, you have to tell her you have to participate in the water skiing contest. But that yes,
Okay.
and that in fact, maybe you'll introduce her to your dad.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know
Hey.
about introducing Dad. That's a big
Technically,
He can't interfere.
the Sea Maiden's mother and father host parties for the gods, technically.
All the time, yeah.
Yeah, part of the myth is actually Roan and her husband host parties for the gods. It's just that her mother, Roan, drowns and kills people
like a
all the
beach
time.
party.
Yeah.
And all the people she drowns that don't have gold are the servants at her dining hall.
This party's going to be legendary.
All the ones who do
Literally.
have gold get to be her servants in the bedroom. Okay, so
It's that
what are you
kind of
guys
party.
doing? Are you letting the romantic night play out the rest of the night?
No, tell her we have to.
Right.
We have to. That,
And as soon as you say we have to go, she gives you this like little pouty face, sticks out the lower lip, all cute and
tell her
undeniable.
it's tomorrow.
Well, let's.
I hate this charmer.
I do too.
I think it
And I
just might
hate
be good to
her.
let it
That
play
other,
play the night out.
The
Okay.
I'm
Odin's
gonna
daughter.
go below deck.
Okay.
I'm gonna disable the engine.
Okay.
Okay. You could
So-
have just said, no, we're not leaving. Go ahead and hang out for a while. Talk
Okay.
about,
Well, I
your
just figured my
hopes
argument-
and your dreams.
So Trevor, what do you do?
You could just take the key.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want you guys to know that it's intentional.
Oh.
Okay, so Trevor,
It's fated.
are you going to have the rest of the night with her? Sure. Okay, so you guys have a really good time. At some point, she asks if you can play music from where you're from. What kind of music would you play?
You're from Texas. Do you listen to country?
Or do you...
Are you a rock and roll kind of guy?
You
Okay.
going to play her a classic rock ballad?
Okay, and basically she just wants to cuddle and hang out with you. I mean, she's not requiring anything of you. She just wants to spend time with you because she's just got a thing for you for some reason.
You're just so cute.
Okay, so you guys
More
spend
like ruggedly
spending the
handsome.
whole. So what are the rest of you guys doing while they're cuddling on the deck all night?
I'll give him
I'm
private
fuming.
time. She's fuming, yeah. I'm a little ticked myself.
I'm just gonna sit on the foredeck and
Look at the
Goes off.
stars.
Okay,
pull the hat down and just get
take a
some
nap.
juice.
Yeah.
Okay, so meanwhile, at the after you've been patched up at the emergency room, where are you going to head off?
I assume you'll go back to the hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna head.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you're
I
going
gotta
to head
get a
back to the
healing
hotel.
thing. I gotta get
Actually, I
healing.
didn't think they were discharging me until the next morning.
That's the thing is they're staying out there all the way till
All
dawn.
night.
Yeah.
So about
And then-
I
Plotting
thought I was in the
revenge.
hospital till the next morning.
yeah, they're basically letting you out a little early because apparently you've mended really
You
really
probably heal
fast.
fairly quickly.
Yeah.
So
they're like, well,
stabilized
you know,
quickly.
rooms are getting pretty important. So Bryn, we're more than willing to discharge
Okay.
you at this point.
Alright, then
Yeah.
I'm headed back
But
to
make sure
the...
you have a follow-up appointment.
Yep,
Check those
they-
stitches.
They give you a an appointment if you don't
Stay
have a
out of the
primary
water.
physician. And of course, by the way, your mentor hears about this because it is a weapon wound. And he, of course, was there to see if you want to press charges against someone, you know, who would you like to go after?
No. If I decide to do anything, I would do it myself. Back alley.
Yeah,
Well,
you're talking about how to police
to
that.
the police commissioner.
It's like, excuse me?
Hey, he's like friend.
And he's
fine.
like, again, call me because I have people that can get rid of bodies.
Okay.
It is New Jersey
And,
after all.
and he is your he sees you as a mentor for quite a few days.
I can always feed the
Oh
fishes.
my gosh. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, in this day and
Mother
age,
is so tired.
cement boots are no longer a good thing.
Yeah, really.
Okay. So pretty much you're going to be discharged out of hospital and just go to the hotel and rest?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So pretty much that's going to end the scene. Dawn is now... New scene is going to be... Actually, it's probably a really good
Did
time
you
to
get her
wrap
name,
it up.
Trevor?
Unless there's any last thing Trevor wants to do with the Sea Maiden.
Find
Get
out
him?
her name.
She kind of whispers to your ear something that you don't understand whatsoever. But if you would like, you can call me the translucent one. That's what my sisters call me and my mother.
Okay.
And pretty much it's, the dawn's coming up, she's getting ready to leave. She wants you to walk her to the little ramp that you can go jump off the boat into the water.
Oh,
And
yeah.
she proceeds to be holding your hands and facing you as she keeps stepping backwards into the water. And at one point, you practically see one of her feet are standing on the water itself. Sort of like what Bryn does. And then she has her hands on you, and all of a sudden, as she's reaching up to kiss you, the color starts fading out of her body, so she's just
going
clear water.
translucent.
and as soon as the translucence has flowed up her body to where only her lips have color, she kisses you, and then disappears in the water.
Cool.
Awesome.
And then pretty much the whole time you're trying to have a romantic time, you're hearing this. You're hearing Vidar's son snoring away. Apparently not so silent when he's sleeping. Okay. So what did the rest of you guys do on the boat?
I'd catch some Z's.
Is my wallet soaked?
Kelly,
Your wallet is wet.
So I change it back into the
Machine gun?
and I.
do you have any
clean it.
local
Okay,
connections?
you can do
with the, like maybe we can do a background check on this guy. If we can find out,
I'll go
like,
fix the boat.
Okay. You go put the
The only
distributor cap back on.
The only thing is, like, I always try to stay on the other side of the. I don't like getting the attention of the police. I don't really have any connections.
I seriously dislike that Odin's daughter and the charmer.
Bitch must pay.
Okay, so
She lied.
I know we still don't know what was down below.
Oh, like
the
we've been
deck.
real honest.
Yeah, that's true. We were honest with her.
Ish.
I
after
never
coming to
told
her
one.
front
We
door.
were honest
Hey,
enough.
she said she wasn't getting involved, but she didn't want to
She
take
lied.
sides. She took sides.
Things change.
Well, if it involves
She
water
took the
conflict,
wrong side.
If it ends in water conflict, I
You have an in.
I supposedly have. Help.
After
Yeah,
all,
but
they
she
don't
just-
like other ladies. Hello.
She did just tell you that she's going to side with her mom.
Still, you never know.
No,
You
that
never
doesn't
know.
mean she won't
Lo-
take out a Scion.
Love
for
can
her.
find a way.
That's right.
Yeah, drown the B-I-T-C.
Okay, so that'll be a good place to wrap it up for this chapter. And then we'll start back in the next scene, which will be the morning on the boat.
It's like, I can't believe we just walked right into that, didn't we?
Dude, okay, next time around, I got to get something that will
They
combat
set
this.
up-
Yeah, when do we get more
Setup.
experience points?
Bryn here from Neverwinter. If you don't know who I am, then you are not listening to the D&D Journey of the 5th Edition podcast. Get your keister over there and listen to me, being saved by brave adventurers, powerful wizard, a sweet lass who's a noble, a folk hero of the people, a rogue who knows no limits, and a dwarf who's a cousin and a very good friend. Join us on the D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. You might find some Dungeons and Dragons, because I know there's dragons about.
You have been listening to Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion RPG real play podcast. Thank you for listening.